Penn State is an amazing school full of bountiful opportunities. When attending Penn State, it is a time to meet new lifelong friends and to get an education that will help guide you on the path to pursuing a successful future. As a freshman, college can be a huge change. Many stories are told that influence the way upcoming students view college. Examples of these illusions as to how college life is tend to include images of large parties and of gaining the freshman 15. Why do so many students fall victim to the freshman 15 every year? There are many different causes to this iconic gaining of weight. Students move away from home, most for the first time, and the world as they know it has shifted. This huge transition can lead to more stress, less exercise, and poorer eating habits, all reasons for weight gain. A huge and iconic part of college life is the dining commons. Walk in and you're greeted by large buffet-style counters where the food is all you can eat. The big switch between eating average-sized meals to having the capability to eat as much as you want is a large reason for weight gain. Students coming to college typically do not monitor their calories very closely and are used to having healthy, balanced meals prepared for them. So they're not used to all the extra, high-calorie food offered at dining halls. Another factor of the dining halls that leads to the freshman 15 is the wide variety of food offered. Not only is the food high in calories, but there's also a lot of it to choose from. In college, you have access to eat ice cream, pizza, a cheeseburger, and fries for every single meal if you wish. No one is there at college to help you make smart dietary choices, so if you let yourself eat whatever you please, odds are high that you will start to gain weight. Another factor that can cause the freshman 15 is alcohol. Yes, alcohol is illegal if you're under 21, but every year there's still hordes of underclassmen, including freshmen, that partake in the consumption of it. When people stop and think about the risks of partying and drinking, they rarely tend to reflect on the harm it can have on your weight. The average calorie count in a shot of vodka is about 100 calories. This fact might not sound too bad, but most people do not stop after just one drink. The average amount of alcoholic drinks drank by college students a week are 5. That is only the average. Many students exceed this amount. On top of this, a lot of people will tend to eat food late at night after partying. This habit is very unhealthy because eating late at night tends to lead to weight gain. Less exercise can be a factor as well. Although there are gyms on campus, many students do not make use of them. Also, at Penn State, the gym pass is not included in the tuition for summer session, which decreases the amount of people attending the gym even further. On top of that, many college students previously played sports in high school but decide not to pursue the sports in college because of the increased rigor of the athletic programs and also because of the increase in schoolwork and lack of free time. All in all, the iconic freshman 15 is a real thing and can be caused by a decrease in the amount of exercise done and also by the development of poor eating habits. This epidemic of college weight gain at Penn State is an issue that is necessary to start resolving. Penn State already has started to take some steps towards achieving this solution by labeling college dishes at the dining hall, by offering workout classes at the gyms.
Okay, I'll go through and then we can always edit stuff later.
Okay.
Alright.
But I do not think
We're
we're
ready
far.
fast.
You're good.
Okay. Generally, have
My
you noticed
solution
any
is
particular
that Penn
eating
State
habit
devises an
patterns
app
across
called
the
PSU
freshman
Fit
class?
that is dedicated
In
to healthy living
teaching
while attending Penn State.
intro nutrition
The app
courses, I've noticed that
dining hall menus,
I think
calorie counts,
students aren't paying as much
healthy
attention
choices,
to
maps
nutrition
of running trails
as
on campus,
I
links
like
to
to
Penn
think they
State
are.
fitness
And
class
so
schedules,
even something as simple as
optional
reading
daily
food
reminders,
labels,
so you can set which
understanding
classes you want reminders
what's
for.
healthful and what's not
List of
healthful
all
are
intramural and club sports,
often
easy and
being
healthy snack
confused.
recipes,
And so I think
daily miscellaneous health
teaching
tips.
the intro level
Having all of
nutrition
these
course is
resources
a great
in one
opportunity
place
for me,
make information
and it's
about
a
living
great
a healthy
opportunity for the
life
students to
very
learn
handy
things that
and
they're going
easily
to
accessible.
be able to take with them for the rest of their life.
My first step to implement this solution would be to meet with Penn State administration to explain my idea and gain approval.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, the other,
Organize
you know,
a group of
eating patterns I think
supply
that
the
get students
information
into
for the
trouble
app will form
is
a
late
plan.
night eating. And it's not that we can't eat in the evening, especially if that's what your schedule allows for, but I think the bigger issue is what we're eating. And so we're not going home and eating healthful, you know, vegetables and lean proteins. We're eating junk type foods, pizzas, burgers, things that we wouldn't necessarily want to be eating during the day, let alone at night right before we go to bed. So I think it's more a matter of kind of what we're choosing rather than actually eating late at night.
College can be a stressful time.
The freshman
but it can
15
also
is an
be
iconic weight gain trend across college.
College can be a stressful
Do you believe
time,
this
but it can
phenomenon
also
to be
an
real or
amazing
mere
time
myth?
full of great opportunities
I think
and
that there
fun.
is a portion of
Not
it
all
that is
people
true.
are
I don't think
affected by the
it,
anxiety
I think 15 is a bit
freshman 15.
overblown, but I do think that there's about an average 2 to 4 weight gain that can occur. I think it's due to a variety of reasons. One, a lot of individuals or students may have played intense sports in high school, and so they're no longer on sports teams. Only very few individuals come and play at the collegiate level. That's one reason. So they become slightly less active. Yes, you're walking around campus, but it's also good to keep engaging in physical activity. I think too, you're cooking your own meals or eating your own meals, and for most of us, we're eating at home. We're eating whatever our parents have purchased for us. So whether or not they were making it, we're actually eating what they provided. So now we're kind of able to buy and eat whatever we want, whenever we want. And so that opens up a whole new, kind of set of parameters on what we can do and what we can eat. Another thing is, I think a lot of students struggle with dining halls. There's that mentality of a buffet, and so it's kind of like, well, I've got to make it worth the money. I've got to eat whatever I can. I think students need to think about, okay, what did I used to eat at home? I would have a bowl of cereal and I would go to school. Why do I feel the need to have a bowl of cereal, a bagel, 3 glasses of juice, just because it's available and I'm at the dining hall? So I try and tell students, remember that it will reopen again, so you will eat again. You don't have to get your money's worth, just eat what you would normally eat, and then if you need to, have snacks in between.
Completely agree with that one.
Yeah, it's a very difficult mentality to get away from. I shouldn't just keep eating because there's all this food here.
What is some advice that you have for students struggling with recent weight gain or who are nervous about the possibility of it?
I think, the biggest keys is really take a minute to kind of learn a little bit more about healthful eating. Try to avoid all the kind of high energy, dense foods. Try and incorporate some vegetables, but it can happen that with stress you may gain or may lose some weight. I think the other component too is physical activity as well. Maintaining some level of physical activity, it also helps in terms of stress relief. And it doesn't have to be something you don't like. It can be something that you enjoy. Penn State, we're extremely lucky. We have mountains, we have parks, and we have so much areas for recreation. So whether it's hiking, biking, running, definitely take time out to do that. But if you can't take a gen ed nutrition course, which I'd love for you to do, then maybe even go online or just maybe purchase a intro nutrition book or borrow someone and just kind of learn how to deal with this, because you're going to be facing nutrition your whole life. So it's good to start now, especially while you actually can be active.
It's really great. What key factors do you believe that the weight gain of freshman students results from? Do you believe it is caused due to poor transitioning?
Yes, I think we touched on some of it, but certainly it's an overwhelming thing to go from having no one preparing things for you to finding when you can eat in between classes, and where can I go? I've got class here to here to here. All I can do is end up at the hub, and what am I going to choose? So it's understanding how to make those healthful choices. So it's largely about that transition factor and learning how to balance, and it takes a good year to do that. But knowing ahead of time that that's going to be an issue and trying to stay on top of it is certainly key. But yeah, just trying to kind of understand what healthful foods are and how to incorporate them in the diet. Making a base healthful, even if you have little splurges every now and again.
Some really good advice. Thank you. Last question. Do you believe that the issue of freshman students gaining the unwanted freshman 15 is an important issue to resolve? And if so, why do you think so?
I think it's important in the fact that one of the biggest issues we're finding is that weight gain is very easy. Taking that weight off is very difficult. And so our goal now is really to promote weight maintenance. And so, yes, when you guys are young, it is easier to kind of take that weight back off, but preventing that is certainly key. And again, that just kind of comes from incorporating it into your lifestyle and making yourself more aware, of what you're doing. Will it ever be resolved? I don't know, but I think that you know, if you have an interest and it's something that maybe in your family, if there's obesity in your family, you may want to consider taking an intro nutrition course if you have room for it, just to get that basic understanding, so you can start living the healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's been really helpful. All your information is really great.
Great. Okay.
Do you want to maybe just ask her to like introduce who she is
Oh,
and like
yeah.
what she does and all that?
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, just okay. Ready? You can go.
All right. So, what is your title?
Okay.
What do you teach?
So, my name is Jennifer Fleming. I currently and just beginning the full-time teaching position. This semester I will be teaching Nutrition 251, which is the intro course for in majors. In nutrition majors as well as nursing majors, exercise physiology majors, med school, and then I'll also be teaching 358, which is an assessment course. So how to assess the nutritional status of individuals.
It's awesome. Yeah. Good.